This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. There is something wrong with my phone. Well, somebody's here. Hi, Ange. By the way, your stuff is on its way to you. Did you get notification? I did. They sent it to me the other day. Hi, Marla. I'm hanging in there. I'm so frustrated. If you could see, I'm filming here in portrait mode because for some strange reason, this phone no longer lets me rotate, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm very excited for you too. I can't wait for you to get it. So I hope you love it. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to catch up a little bit. I did a video yesterday that I'm very anxious to upload, but I'm having a serious problem with my all my technology. Nothing's working right. I cannot upload the video to my computer. I can't upload it directly into, um, hi Mary. I can't upload it directly into YouTube because it is too long. It's 50 minutes long, and it won't let me do it from the phone on anything over 15 minutes. Oh my Lord, it's really bizarre. I have no idea how to fix it. Not a single clue, and I'm frustrated beyond belief. I spent 2 days trying to upload the video that I did at, well, hello there, that I did at my physical therapy, and it's long, but I thought it might be fun for some people to watch, and I did some voiceover that may kind of give you a chuckle every now and then. So all of that having been said, I'm accomplishing absolutely nothing. So it is what it is. I have been really busy with all this nothingness, and I wish to heck I could turn this thing. Nope. It says orientation is locked. It says it's locked. I don't know why it's locked. I don't know who locked it. Lord knows I did not lock it, at least not to my knowledge. I just don't know how that works. Let me see if I can figure anything out. Nope. That's nothing. Nope. And yeah, not at all. Oh, I saw no chat either. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's just beyond frustrating. I'm just trying to get it done, and I wanted to do a little video tomorrow for Mother's Day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any of it. Yeah, hi there. How are you? Um, so that is my story. And again, I just wanted to catch up just a little bit with everybody because I know it's been strange. I know I have to go into camera or phone settings. Really? Camera or phone settings. Should I get off and try to do that and come back on? Do you think it makes sense? Yes, absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Yeah, you think? Should I try to fix it? Hi, Carla. Nice to see you. Even if I'm in this really bizarre thing here. Yeah, I think it's been strange. I know people have been commenting and letting me know how much they appreciate my going back to the regular video format. I'm using an iPhone, yes. Yeah, like a wheel, alters the orientation? I don't know. I don't know. Did I miss something? Were you selling something, Carla? Or did you just buy something? Settings. Oh, yeah, the settings. I know the settings. But when I go in, I have to do camera, I guess, and see that. So I don't know if anybody wants me, not on an iPhone. Go into settings, display brightness, set display to zoom standard. Wait a minute. If I swipe up on the main screen, there's a lock screen. Swipe up on the, can I swipe up now? Oh, a red Kate Spade. Ah, yeah, I love a Kate Spade. I'm pretty sure mine is a Kate Spade. I have a red plaid that I think it's either Kate Spade or Coach, but I think it's Kate Spade. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna have to catch up on it. I have so much to catch up on. Uh, go to settings, but I can't do it while I'm on. Should I get off and then come right back on? Would you guys come back? Let me know. Yes, I got one yes. Everybody okay with me leaving and starting again? Okay. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna try to fix, wait a minute. If I swipe up, okay, good enough. Are you still there? Nothing worked. Absolutely nothing worked. Um, yeah. I know, it's driving me crazy. I can't figure it out. Have a good night, Barb. I have not a clue. I have not a clue. It's buffering now? Oh, swell. Yeah, no, I looked at display and brightness, and that didn't work. The other phone I is connected to my computer. I was trying to download the video that I did yesterday that I'm having no luck uploading actually, to the computer because I want to get it out there and I can't do it. It's just not working. All you can see is my head. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I mean, it frankly driving me crazy. I don't know whether it pays for me to stay on tonight or just try to figure out how to fix it. I mean, it's gotta work somehow. There has to be a solution. I can't even, oh, okay, great. I will do that. I will definitely do that. Thanks, Marla. Yeah, this is really frustrating. Do any of you see me, or are you just seeing like the top part of my head? It doesn't matter what part of me you see, none of it looks particularly good at the moment. I didn't do anything right today because I was so busy with trying to get stuff accomplished online that I haven't had time to do anything. You can see me now? Okay. All right, so I'll leave it like this for this time, and I will watch that video and see if I can figure out how to fix it. It was really foolish of me not to think of it myself because I really do check YouTube to learn how to do everything. I really do. I also need you all to say a little prayer for me because Tuesday is when I go in for my tests. So I'm trying not to think about it a lot, but it's kind of like the elephant in the middle of the room that you try not to think about, but it's always there. So I'm hoping that it's okay. Yes, I'm seeing the doctor the same day. I have my CAT scan at 1:40, and then I think I have an appointment with her at 3 o'clock. on the same building, so that's good. That'll make it easier, and thank God Nikki's gonna go with me because I really am not comfortable doing this alone. So I'm happy to have the company. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I have no clue. No MRI, just a CAT scan. Comac, yeah. It was better for a day, and then I ate another one of those meals, and then it didn't feel good again. I It's not as bad as it was, but there's something not not quite right about it. I've been so tense. I have been really so tense with everything that's been going on with me that it's been really hard to stay centered. And normally I'm really good at that, but it's hard. I know. I've been actually trying to do my own meals for the most part, and I have had my own for days now, except for the one meal that I had of theirs, because I thought I should have something different. And it's really funny because this Friday when he came, he had an extra bag of food. I didn't try the Xanax. I didn't. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't do it, but I don't know. I'll figure it all out. It's just a question of how and when and what's going to work. But I am trying really hard. I am listing things like anything that's not nailed down in my house is subject to being listed. And I'm kind of learning. Oh, my dress sold. So that was one of my higher priced items. So that was good. So far I've sold 4 items on Poshmark, which is okay. But apparently I think I should be doing a whole lot better and selling a whole lot more. So I guess there's a lot to learn. There's a learning curve. And meanwhile, I have to get back to work. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Meanwhile, I have to get back to work on my other stuff. And David sort of chastised me a little bit today because he told me I should be making these T-shirts and that he thought that I would do really well with them. That I should make T-shirts for people who like to cook and for what else did he say? For real estate was one, but there was another niche that he said that he thought that I should do. And I'm totally forgetting what it is for the moment. And I mentioned to him, I said, it's hard for me because I'm trying to work on the house and get things organized in case I need to leave quickly. So many teas out there. Yeah, there are. I mean, there are still a lot of people who make money with it, and it would just be something that I would kind of leave out there on Amazon. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, certainly not counting on it. Actually, one of the companies does have the ability to do aprons. I'm going to try to do some things with that company because they have a lot more products that I can do. They have iPad cases, including phone cases. They have mouse pads. They have trays. They have all kinds of stuff that I can do, and aprons is one of them. Cafe Press. Yeah, I have to see. Oh, good. Glad you're back. So, I'm trying to figure out a way, and I figured if I have enough irons and enough fires, even if it's a little bit from this and a little bit from that and a little bit from here and a little bit from there, it's okay. Because again, I'm at the point of trying to figure it out. So until I know what I'm doing, I can't know what works. Um Well, yeah. I can do caps and I can do mugs with the company that I'm with. And I actually had designed a lot of mugs. I don't think I put them on my website too much or on Etsy too much. So I have to, it's really hard to do everything. It really is. They were online, now branch out to malls. Are you saying they're in malls? That Cafe Press is in malls, or am I confusing it? They open stores? Yeah, they do have the thermal mug. Wait a minute, the thermal mugs. There were one of the things had thermal mugs. I forgot which one because I've been looking at several of them. But as I say, it's you know what I feel like? I really it's I said it to my physical therapist yesterday, and I really hope you like that video. Hi, Nona. Oh, thank you so much. The same to you. Yeah, the thing that oh God, I lost it about, trying to do all of this stuff. I feel like chicken bone. I really do. I feel like somebody's trying to pull me apart. It is hard to do everything at once. I don't know what they're barking at. They heard somebody somewhere clearly, so they are letting them have it. And every time they walk by, I have an armoire in this room, and the armoire doesn't close 100% right now. I obviously have something that's sticking out of it slightly. So because it doesn't close 100%, it kind of thuds as they go running by. So it has this reverberating sound. It's really funny, but it is what it is. So, again, I just wanted, your daughter hates buying cards. Uh huh. That's cute. Yeah, I was saying, I wonder if I'll hear from David tomorrow. My physical therapist had asked me if I was, what I was going to do for Mother's Day. And I wanted to say to him the same thing I do every other day, kind of get through the day in whatever way works best, because it's different when your kids are not around and when you don't have family close by. I really miss the days that I did have that. When my mother and my aunt were alive, it was wonderful because family was always, always together. I mean, every occasion. My mother was really good at kind of holding everybody together and keeping it a cohesive kind of group. So, I was spoiled by that. I really missed all of it. That's funny. Tulips are nice though. I like tulips. I have just a few tulips in my front yard, which, by the way, at this moment is really starting to look like a jungle because I can't find anybody to cut my grass. So that's a problem. Hi, Dolores. Good to see you. And I have tried everything I know. So I finally, when I spoke to David today, I said, listen, I said, do me a favor. I said, I am having no luck getting anybody to cut my grass. Yes, I do. I have the router that I bought and never used because I couldn't set it up. Yeah, yeah, I'm really in very good shape. I have a lot of equipment that doesn't work, including some of my own. Oh, sell it? Yeah, I sort of was, well, you're right. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff to sell. Hire some. That's exactly what I said today. I told Linda, I said, I want to get some goats. Yeah, that would really help. Son of a gun. I'd love to watch, a whole lot of goats out there. it's getting bad in the backyard. I'm really worried about the dogs because I don't want them getting any ticks or fleas or anything from the grass that's surrounding them. Oh, well, I said to David, I said, "You're gonna have to do me a favor." I said, "I really need help, and I know you can't be here to help." I said, "But once before you helped me when I couldn't get anybody to do the snow removal." And I said, "You made a phone call from there and you found somebody for me, and he did my snow removal." So he didn't fix the gate. He moved it out of the way. He didn't know how to fix it because it's PVC, but he moved it out of the way so it's not looking now. I mean, my house is starting to look like the shack on the block because with all the things going wrong with it, let's put it this way, it will not appear on House Beautiful anytime soon. So, or Architectural Digest. So I think there are so many things that need to get done. There really are, but I'm trying to handle the stuff that I can't handle. And I asked David if there was any way when he comes in June, if he could come in a few days early because I have a second gate, Sandy. I have a second gate in the back. So, yeah, I know, but the reaction that I got to it, I was thinking of doing that. Maybe I should try to do something on Facebook, or I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it because I don't want people who are taking it the wrong way to get really upset. I mean, I have people who think that I'm aligned with the devil at this point. So I really am. I mean, I would love to do it. I would love to do it, first of all, as an exercise. I tried that, and she tried desperately to get him to do it, and he said no, he couldn't do it. So I tried the one on the corner, and they couldn't do it. And I saw the guy when he was doing the edging around the corner, but I can't get there fast enough because I can't walk fast. I can only walk very slowly. By the time I get there, they'll be gone. So that's not going to happen, and it's really hard. I mean, I've tried. I really have tried, and it's right now I'm not being terribly successful at it. So, that's really funny because I was thinking of the penny saver. Yeah, they do. I really haven't looked at it lately, but I think that I need to do that and see that. Yeah, I thought about that yesterday or the day before, but there is so much on my plate right at the moment that it's kind of hard. So I am doing the best I can given the circumstances, but I had asked oh, I love David, so please don't take this the wrong way. But I sometimes wonder about him because I mentioned to him today that I was really Craigslist. That didn't occur to me. Angie's List, I checked. I checked Angie's List. I checked, what's that other one? Home Advisor. Neither of those worked. There was another thing called Bark something. That didn't work because it said the local people, they turned out to be in New Jersey and whatever, so that was not good. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the local penny saver and see if I can come up with somebody. And yeah. So I happened to mention to David that I was very worried because with my CAT scan coming up, and he said to me, "Why are you worried?" And I said, "Because it's scary." And I said, and the doctor said that it is possible that, and it's typical, she said, for this kind of thing, if it does come back, it normally comes back somewhere else, and it comes back within the first 2 years, typically, if it's going to. So I said, so of course I'm nervous because it's now almost a year. Can you believe it's almost a year? So hard to believe. It's 10 months. 10 months. Unbelievable. When you see the video, if any of you catch it, about that I did at the physical therapy office, you're going to see some of the stuff that he does with my leg. It really looked like he was going to twist my leg off at one point. But I thought it was an interesting thing for people to see, just in case anybody needs it or will need it in the future. So I think that that is something that could be helpful, perhaps, to somebody. I'm also going to do a video. I was thinking of filming it. Well, I'd have to film it tomorrow. Yeah, it's just, he's just not getting it. I feel as if I don't know, he's a guy, and I guess a lot of guys just don't get it. I just wonder sometimes. I truly believe that he loves me. I really do. I really believe that he cares. He calls me a lot. We talk on the phone a lot. We spend good quality time talking to each other, and it's been good. But I don't get that emotional support that I need. I do on some, but he just doesn't get it. He doesn't. When yeah, he is very wrapped up with what's going on now, hugely so. By the way, things are looking much, much better. They came through the legal process and they are going to be starting over again, and they're starting in a different way. They are not going to grow as fast. That was the biggest problem they were having. They're going to be doing most of their selling online for now and probably local stores. Well, he's not married, but for all intents and purposes. I mean, they live together, they work together, they've been together for, I don't know, maybe 4 years now. So, yeah, I mean, it's essentially marriage without the paperwork. Um, it was hard in the beginning because, um, yeah, I mean, there were lots of other issues that were involved. So, but they are appear to be really happy together, and they work together and they live together. That's a lot of stuff going on, and they have so much to deal with now, coming out of the process and rebuilding everything, and they're branching out into other things. I give them a lot of credit for doing what they're doing. I really do. I asked him if he could come in a couple of days early and help me, because I said, if you can help me just get rid of stuff. And he told me that he thought it would be difficult because apparently, I don't know if I think she's not comfortable flying, and it'll be easier if they fly together. So, yeah. And he told me that if he did come in, he didn't want to waste time with my going through things. He wanted to just get a lot accomplished in a short period of time. So I think I need to recognize that he's probably not a resource for me on that level at this point. Yes, her mother is coming too. Her mother and father and her kids. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all of them. I think that will be wonderful. And I already feel a kinship with her mother, watching her mother go through the angst that I saw in her face. It's not that he isn't listening to me, he isn't hearing me. He's just not, he's got his head so, yeah, yeah, presumably she could. I think actually her father is coming in a few days later. He's a doctor, and I think he doesn't have the entire week to be here. So I think he's flying in after, or I don't remember. I thought that was what David told me. But it's looking as if I'm pretty much on my own. So, hi Sylvia. So I'm all I can do is do the best that I can on any given day. I am going through things. I have to laugh now because everything I go through, I pick it up, I look at it and I say, "Can this be sold?" And I go, "Yep." So it becomes another thing added to all the other stuff. So that part of it is good. Well, you know, it is what it is. I cannot change, I can't make things. Yeah, I mean, I know that in the beginning of the relationship, he was absolutely besotted. No question about it. Yeah, I know. To fix a few things, I don't think he'd be good at fixing things particularly, but it's just really hard not having the ability to do all the things that need to be done. I think I'm doing pretty well given the fact that I hate to use the word disabled, but I am disabled in a sense that I cannot do the things that I used to do. I can't get down on the floor and I can't. Good evening. And I definitely need help. There's no question. I know I am. But what can I do? I have no choice, Marla. I'm doing what needs to be done. So if I had the money to hire people, that would be much easier. I could hire people and say, come in and just dump all this or do whatever, and that would be fine. But it's not an option at this moment in time. So I am I'm just handling it the best way that I know how. Thanks, Mary. So, right. No, no. So, I actually have to call the social worker to find out if there's anybody to cut the grass. I don't know because my guy told me. I know, but what can I do? I can't I don't even want to go there mentally right now because I have to take the steps in between to get me to a place where it's even a possibility. I'm guessing that at the point at which I am ready to make a move, I would have to hire somebody to do the packing. I'd have to. I can't pack and get the stuff moved. So, exactly. I have to take things one step at a time. I can't focus on the end goal because I it's too overwhelming to try to think of all of it at one time. It's hard. So, it's much easier to do it piece by piece. And, just say if the next day is better than the day before, it's a good day. So, doing it that way and seeing where it takes me. So, that is my story at this point. I am going to I'm going to do a video on how I pack up my stuff that I'm sending out just in case anybody wants to get involved and try to do some selling online to make a little extra money. And I thought there might be some people out there for whom that might be interesting. So the thing that just sold, I have to mail it Monday morning. So I thought I would do a video tomorrow showing how I get it ready inch by inch. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, yes, I think it will make a difference after the scans. I really do because it's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's more than a little bit nerve-wracking. And of course, with my stomach being the way it is, of course, the first thing I think of is, did it come back? And did it settle there? The only thing that I think is that, when the, oh god. Oh, she told me that this type, when it comes back, if it comes back somewhere else, I don't know if she said always or typically, comes back in the lung also. I'm not feeling anything, thank God. I don't have any symptoms, and Sandy don't say anything. But I don't, so I don't think, or at least I'm hoping that there's nothing there and that I can just go on and hope that but all this stress, I mean, all this stress has to be doing all kinds of havoc with my body anyway, because being on a high level of stress a lot of the time is hard, really hard to function that way. So again, as I say, all I can do, it's like they say, how do you eat an elephant, one bite at a time? You can't look at the whole thing. You just can't. My mother had taught me that years ago, that if you have a huge project that feels overwhelming, what you need to do is just take one tiny step at a time, do one tiny thing at a time, and just make that work, and then move on to the next. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would love that, and I keep going into the office and sitting there in the hopes that something will come in. And that's another thing, I don't really have the time to invest to be just sitting there. Although while I'm there, I can work on the computer and I can try to set up, do some designing or try to set some stuff up. I can do that. So I won't be totally wasting time sitting there. But there are not enough hours in the day to get all the stuff done that I need to get done. And then with having to go to physical therapy a couple of days and having to wait for the deliveries a couple of days and all of that stuff is hard. I'm just very grateful that Nikki's going with me. Yeah, on Tuesday because it's going to make it easier. I won't be there just dealing with it alone. You have a wonderful Mother's Day too. Take care, Sheila. Love you. Um, I do feel that, and the physical therapist was saying that my whole leg is not as bad as it was. It's not, it was all kind of tight and hard. Oh my God, cherry herring. That was my father's too. That is so funny. Oh, thanks, Denise. That is really so funny. I haven't thought about that in years. That's right. He would take a little every night. I hope I am, Denise. I really hope I am. At least if I can take that off the table and know that all the things I'm dealing with, at least it's not one more thing that I'm dealing with that's absolutely horrific. So, yeah, that would be a gift. So, again, but it's only day after tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Sunday. 2 more days after that. So that's not long. The days fly by. Yeah, everything else will be a piece of cake. It's a lead piece of cake, but it's a piece of cake. It's just every time I pack bags with stuff that I'm getting rid of, and I'm trying to drag the bags, and I keep saying, "Oh my God." This was hard to do when I was able-bodied, and there's just so much to do because even if I tried to get the place ready to have somebody live here, at least temporarily, um, there's a lot to do. Take care, Ange. I'm glad you came by. Um, so yeah, Have a good night. It's actually morning there. I'm not sure exactly what time, but what is it, about 5 o'clock in the morning ish? 4, 5, something like that. Oh yes, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Sorry about that. Yeah, is anybody doing anything special tomorrow for Mother's Day? I love you too. 3:57. Late enough. I do that many nights myself. No? Yeah. Are you still knee deep in all the wedding plans? You know, I forgot to say early, I should have said at the very beginning of this, for the people who are not comfortable watching this, to not watch and to wait for my next regular video. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, did she pick a dress? Those dresses were really pretty. I liked well, I liked all of them to, you know, yeah, but there were a few of them that I really loved. Never got a chance at the time to tell you which ones, not that it matters, because I don't need to love it. Um, yeah, it's just I don't know too many of them. Most of my friends do have families. You dug your dress out? Aw. Oh, it's a no-go. Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. Um, my mother saved my wedding dress to do what to it? I'm sure that's a typo. I don't know what needs to be done with it. But, the day comes, it's funny. We plan for things, whether it's a wedding or whether, no matter what it is, a special occasion. Oh, yeah. Well, the looks can be so different. I remember mine. Mine had like a little flower that sort of dangled, and and then the rest of it was just a veil. The local senior center. Do a meetup? Um, I'm not sure how you do a meetup. Is there a site that you do that on? I'm really not sure. I don't know how that works. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, that's where a group of people decide to meet in a location. Although, come to think of it, a meetup would have to be in some place where you have to spend money. So that's probably not such a great idea either. Yeah, I have to look into that. Yeah, I did. Well, I called the chat the Night Owls chat tonight, and I mean, I could take it off my channel, but I don't know where to put it. So I really am not sure quite what to do with it. So I'll figure it out. I don't know. In any case, I'm not going to stay on too much longer because I still have some things to get done tonight before I get ready for bed. And I'm going to try to get a halfway decent night's sleep tonight. They have over 50 groups. You know something? I'm going to check that out. Yeah. Oh, you can meet. Oh, okay. Oh, Okay. All right, that's definitely something I can check into. That's not a bad idea. Oh, I can do that, Denise. That would be good. Yeah. Um, Vox me and let me know what time is good for you. Oh my God, it looks as if I froze. Hello? It looks as if I froze. I can start my own meetup. And I don't know, I go on Google. I'm not sure how to do it. Somebody's going to have to tell me how to do it. Some are just social or fitness, and some dating groups. Okay. Am I frozen for everybody? I'm totally frozen for me. I am absolutely frozen, frozen, frozen. I see my face and it's not moving. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Yes, that's a good idea. That is really funny. Yeah, I see me with my mouth open and nothing is moving, and I don't know what the heck. I'm telling you, I am having a great deal of difficulty with anything that has to do with um, technology. I type in Google Meetups and type in the area. Oh, so you just type that in as a URL, as a in the Google search box? I'm glad you hear me because nobody can see me, which is not a terrible thing. How about cooking? Yeah, yeah. I used to love cooking once upon a time, but it's hard to get excited about cooking for yourself. So it is what it is. I think this contraption is trying to tell me it's time to go bye-bye. Anything other than dating, right? Dog lovers, astronomy. That is a really good idea. I am going to check it out and I will let you know the next time. Perfect. Perfect. I will definitely take a look and see if I can figure something out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to end this now because I can't stand staring at my frozen face on my screen. And but my followers are not near me, unfortunately. Oh, that's interesting. This is absolutely true, Denise. Absolutely true. I am definitely going to give that a try. Aw, take care. Okay, everybody, I will see you soon. Meet up. Gonna do that. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Take care. Enjoy yourself, and God